Hello, beautiful girls and boys, if we have some. And today I really want to talk and answer in many of you questioning why I can't attract the right partner and why I can't find the real love. And this question was really bothering me for a long time. I was single for 2.5 years, but before I was married, very quick after about 3 years, I divorced. Then, of course, I met many another amazing women, like men, and trying to reach to this love and find this love. And I couldn't. But if I find it, I run away very quick, or, something happens when we broke up. And the longest relationship I actually was engaged for 6 years, like 4 years engaged, 2 years, and still could not work together. 6 years, I really wasted my time. If I know what I know now, I wouldn't start to do it. And it's really was something. It's actually good what was coming into my life. Then I started seeking for answers. But it was very special and important time, especially for us women, when we could have a kids in the meantime, if we would be with the right person. But when I was with the wrong person, 6 years was just gone from my life and never will be back. So if you are in some relationship but you're not sure, listen to your heart. Let's have a chat together. I will not tell you to break up. I would never do that. But I would ask you to ask yourself, can you make yourself happy? Can you see yourself happy in the future? And really many questions what I do when I talk on the free consultation. So let's have a free consultation and maybe it will be more clear. But now I really would like to ask you, do you find that feeling? Like what something is not right, what something is not going, and why am I not connecting so well with men or women? So let's have a little investigation, little think. But first, really, I would ask you, let's close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And really, let's just have a little kind of dream for 1 minute. Shall we? Let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. And let's just really see yourself in about a year time from now. 1 year from now. You're waking up in the morning, and what do you see? What you would love to see. Let's switch on that picture of 1 year from now. Let's see who you would be with. Who is that beautiful, wonderful, very nice person next to you? She or he? Waking up together and look around your room. How is your room looks like? Beautiful. Where is it? Is it on the ocean? Is it on the beach? Is it in some beautiful place what you always dreamed of? But that place would be something what you just dreamed of, and now you are there with your amazing, wonderful partner. 2 of you going, making a coffee or tea and chatting and smiling and laughing together. 2 of you planning the day together. And what would that be? Just imagine, what would you do with your partner? Would you go for a walk? Would you go together? Go some hiking, driving, going to the cinema, doing something what you love doing together. What is your plan to do it for a weekend, for this beautiful day? And you're just chatting nicely, and he comes and hugs you and gives you a beautiful kiss with full of love. And your partner, your dream partner saying, I love you. You're the best, best thing that I ever had. You're best person. I love you so much and I always will be with you. And you saying all these beautiful words back to your partner. And how do you feel? How does that makes you feel? Feeling love, knowing what tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow will be exactly how you want it to be. With all this unconditional love and with all this happiness and trust to one each other. How would you feel? Isn't this amazing? And you can have it. You can have it. And you will have it if you will be doing what you figure out today, what's wrong, and what do we need to work on. And you can have it because I was exactly in there. Now I nearly say 5 years ago, and that's a lot. 5 years is a lot for me because, like I said, before I would break up very quick, 2-3 months, and I would be gone because I find something wrong and I would understand this is not for me. So let's figure out what's stopping you from your amazing love life. Okay. So now I just have a lovely little drawings. Don't laugh. That's how much I done in 1 minute. And this is woman and man, yeah? And let's think, whatever you are, woman or man, let's imagine you starting growing. You was a child and you was really being just a beautiful, nice kid, trusting to everybody, living in a beautiful life, but, full of love and full of trust for other people. And something happened to you, and something when happened to you is like somebody betrayed you, somebody disappoints you, somebody said something, and actually because you're a child, you did believe in that. Because you think when you're being a child, but whatever happening, and if people saying it must be true. So if somebody said you're not good enough, or you useless, or you broke something, you are, not good, you're not able to do anything good, what's happening? This something stays in our mind, and that's mean it's like a black spot on your body and on your aura. So let's say somebody said for the girl something very like, you're not beautiful enough, you're not tall enough. When I was wanted to go to be a model, I was told I'm not big enough, like not tall enough, not high enough. And the same time, when I was child, I had the problems with my teeth, and I always was like that, and thanks God for the great dentist, but it took me till 18 years, like, could be able to fix it. And that was my biggest, like, oh my God, I was like that. So when you have something in your mind from young age, you starting believe it. I know you maybe say, oh, that's silly, but it's actually child unconsciously in the mind putting somewhere that one thing, something what's really they believed at that moment. Of course, now I know, oh my God, that was just silly Billy thing. But actually for the girl growing up and want to be beautiful, teeth was always something very important for me. So what has happened, it's something blocked, like it's something become a block. I don't believe it. I don't believe I'm beautiful enough because something is there. So I actually become creating some like a point. If somebody told me I am beautiful now, I in my mind would be, yeah, right, I am ugly. You know what I mean? For the man is exactly the same. If somebody told you not good enough in sports, or if you're not good enough in something, like you are useless, you never will be growing up and being successful, or something like that, the man creates like it's like a spike. Because if somebody tells opposite, person straight away saying, yeah, right, you talking nonsense, because they still believe in that belief, but they got it in the childhood. If like parents said it, you never will be good enough for something, yeah, or you never will be good for, or you are useless, or that's something blocks in our mind. So if you can think, did you ever had anything, what something, what you believed in that time when you was child, from childhood, from about till about 7, and then from 7 till 13? So then all them spikes we starting creating. We starting creating this: I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not, because other people saying. And when you're a child, you still believe what other people say because you don't know what lie is. Later in life, we figure out what many people lying, or many people being bullies because they don't believe they can do it themselves. So whatever bully says, not because they want to hurt you, but because they are not able to do something like that themselves. And then they picking on somebody weaker. So when you are a child, you are weaker for someone to say something. But because you are innocent child, you believe in that. Then we growing up, and what's happened? The first love. Did you remember your first love? Like childhood love, like innocent love. And yes, remember, of course, it probably didn't finish in marriage if we're talking in here, isn't it? So what's happened? We block in our heart. And you see, my pen is actually green one is not working because it's it must be so blocked. And then what happens? We block in our heart. Yeah. And my biggest block was, and that was my biggest block, it happened when I was a child, and my biggest love was my dad. As you know, we all loving our parents, but my dad, I said, I will marry him. How is that funny? And I thought when I grow up, I want to marry him. And of course, I didn't care what my mom will do when I was in that age. But actually, my dad, his last words was, I love you so much. And you are the best thing in my life. And then commit suicide next day. And for me, it was like a big betrayed. Why is he told me he loves me? And next day, he commits suicide. He left me, he left mom, he left everything. And took me for years and years, 24 years actually took me to heal myself. And I was carrying with this biggest block on my heart. And this biggest spike was spiked away everybody who come near me, because I could not trust anybody, really. Subconsciously, I kind of wanted to find love, and I got married, and then I got engaged, and I wanted. But this block, it was there. And the most important thing, every man what was with me, they say, you don't love me. And that was true. I couldn't love somebody because I was afraid to trust. And I would look for any reason to run away and broke up with this relationship till they didn't hurt me so much as my dad did. So think about your first love. Who is it? What did they done? How it was end up? Is it end up nice? Or is it end up something what they didn't really cared about you, because maybe they didn't know about your love? Maybe something happened what they never really believed, because when we are young, as I was saying, we are so innocent and we believe in anything. And when did someone tells you they love you, or maybe they just betrayed your trust, Just trust, like many people is like many children is abused in the childhood, because but somebody mostly is the someone who they trusted in the family, very, very much like that. Or somebody said, oh, I don't love you anymore, or something like that. Think about it. Think about it and think, it could be something what could damage and put this big spike in onto your heart. Now, we're growing up more, and then we're getting married. If you didn't got married, I bet you had someone who was very, very near to that place. And of course, when you broken up after that relationship, it leaves huge, like humongous spike, humongous block on all your feelings. That's mean on your stomach. On your stomach. You know, when you feel about someone, think about someone who betrayed you, you feel like sick, you feel like nearly like I want to puke, or somebody wants to eat more, or somebody, but like comfort food, it's called. It's nothing, it's not existing comfort food. Food is food, but we putting this name, when I will eat, I will feel comfortable. But that's nonsense, because comfort is to feel that feeling refilled, because this is our feelings, our stomach is feelings. So when we think, if you think about your ex now who hurt you the most, what do you think? What do you feel? And where is in your body you feel that pain? Is it in your stomach? For me, stomach, but mostly is a stomach. But for some people, it's other place. For some people, could be heart beating and like really like started beating. Some people starting sweating from this terrible feeling about somebody, about your ex. And how do you think all them spikes helping you in your future life? And how do you feel all these spikes could attract on each other? And of course, the most important feel, did you ever got uncomfortable making love? Making love, or maybe being abused love, or maybe married and you have to do your roles to be a good wife, to fulfill your things, what you need to do when you are being wife and please your husband. Or if somebody said you have to do it because you have to prove me you love me. Has it ever happened something like this to you? I did had, and it was biggest block in sexuality. Long time I didn't feel sexy. Long time I didn't felt wanted, but long time I didn't want any like this, because I felt I have to give it something. But if you're not getting back anything, love, feelings, feeling trusted, feeling being in the good relationship, and you giving and you getting back, biggest block and biggest spike is on your sexuality, on your women or men. For men is very important. If many relationships end up, you're not good enough in sex, you're not very good in bed, or you're not pleasing me enough, or you're not doing for me more, or I want more, you don't love me, you don't really making love enough. But we always have to remember what, man is the same, having feelings, and they do want to make you feeling loved, but sometimes just need more conversation, more talking, and more learning. So if you want to know how to please a woman, I wrote down the little book and we can send it to you. Or if you know some man, maybe he's your man, and you would like to learn what he would learn, how to make you happy, like you could have couple orgasms in one time. You can have amazing sexual life together when you know what to do and when he knows what to do with you. And this is really, sometimes we're putting this pressure, or you have to know. Nobody have to know. We need to learn something like this. And that's why me and my partner, we're going to the amazing teachers to teach us, who shows many, many, many interesting practices what you can do, and you can have more than one orgasm. And I hope you're having one. Now, so you see how many spikes we have on the woman and on the man. And they both of them are single on this picture. They could be married, but that would be very unhappy marriage. And that's why many people broken up in the marriage or in something like that, because what's happening to us, we're walking around with them spikes and we don't really trust anybody. They lying. We don't really want to love anybody because they will break our love, or they disappoint us, or they just will trust and abuse our love. And then of course, our heart is blocked with all last memories. And of course, we don't really believe in love and sexual life because it's like big taboo. Like if we went into church and always they saying pleasure is not good, pleasure is devil, pleasure is this. And it's not, because with the pleasure, through the pleasure, we can go and connect with the stars. We connect to the universe, and there we connect to our happiness, because every woman feels younger, happier, more beautiful when they are loved and when they have an orgasm. It's like huge medicine for all your youth, your beauty, your skin. Actually, you're all beautiful woman sexual energy. So if you want to talk only about sexual energy, let's have an appointment, have a chat, and I will explain how and what it needs to be done to raise up your sexual energy. No matter are you married or not, if you're looking for the partner, you will attract amazing partner. Or if you are looking more love from your man, if you are looking like this spike, do you think he really can come near you? I think he can come near you, because we all so much spikes on us. We're like a hedgehogs walking around and asking for love, but really we can't get anybody near us because we have so much. We have scarcities, we have disappointments, we have everything. But people do feel that your spikes. And you know, before when somebody tell me a compliment, what I always say, yeah, right. What do you want? And now I just say thank you, because I believe, yeah, they say because that's true. As before, I would not trust anybody if they say they must be want something from me. You know that feeling? So now I really, not like I trust everybody with all my open heart, but I know they telling me not because they want to hurt me when they say I am beautiful. Yeah, I am. Do you believe you are beautiful? If you don't believe, let's chat. Let's make your free consultation and let's chat, because it's all is in your mind and in your body blocking something somewhere. So now imagine them two people together meeting in the disco with a little bit couple of drinks and having great time. Of course they have a great time because they're just relaxing. And I hope they're not having first night and you know, first night, first date and in bed, because that's what happens for a woman. Man gives the negative energy, like clears this out. But if woman don't know what to do with that, his energy, she end up feeling more negative because she took his negativity. Because when man makes love, he actually gives all his kind of say cleans his body, and all his energy goes into woman. And then if woman don't know what to do you ever felt after having sex, after making love with somebody, maybe you didn't really finished, but you don't really feel wow amazing next day, or you want to kind of really talk and he was already want to sleep? Did you ever felt like that? That's a sexual energy, but you need to learn how to work on it and give it back to him with all clear and beautiful. Because that's why man wants to go to woman, love, and feel good. And if you're not giving that feel good factor, then man wants to go and look to another woman to feel good again and again. But if you learn how to keep him in this good feeling all the time, you will not need to look for anybody else. Again, sexual energy, it's so important. So if you want to chat, let's do. So what happened to these two people when they meet up? They do not trust to one each other. They do not feeling trusting. And that's why many people say, oh, many men say, oh, they're all the same. And many women saying, oh, they all the same. And really, we have maybe one or two memories. How we can brush everybody with the same brush? We can't. And what is the biggest thing for us? We want what that person would come nice and clean without any other languages. But if you are on 20 something already and more, every person already having some luggage. And what we want, but that other person would be amazing talking person, like having amazing chat and listener, yeah? We want amazing men who will be respond to us, who love us, who support us and give us a financial support. We want he will be going in holidays with us. We want. Are you sure the one man could do that? I think you need a village to give it all these needs. But then he wants the same. He wants love, understanding, peace, happiness. When he come home, he don't want to listen. Can you do this? Bring rubbish, do this, do that. He wants peace. Do you do that? Man, when he comes to his family, he wants to feel king. He wants to feel, this is my area where I am someone, because sometimes in jobs or somewhere like that, man is not the boss. So when he comes home, he wants to feel like he is the king. This is my kingdom. This is my queen. But sometimes at home, they come home and they feel more abuse from the woman. Give me this, do this. You don't understand me. I want this. You want, give me. And then what's happening? Two of them want something from one each other, but actually don't really understanding one each other because too many spikes between one each other. And how to do that? I was exactly the same. I was with a huge spike from my dad. I don't trust what I am beautiful completely. What I'm smart. Are you joking me? I thought I am silly as billies because I didn't finish school that well. But when I go to college and now when I'm going to learning in America and from amazing teachers from, now I'm starting feeling, you know what? I am good. I am smart. I am really, now I can understand. But when I was child, teachers was always say, oh, as to you will be nothing. You, no way. And of course I did believe in that because I was young. And then of course, when I was married, I had to do something, but I didn't like to be a wife and please my man. But actually I didn't get 100% back. He was okay. But I really wanted, wow. And of course, when I met any other man, they was already damaged as well with the little spikes, with the hard disappointments and everything, because that's what happens for us. None of us is clean, but to become clean, to become really ready for love. Like if I would ask you, are you ready for love? Do you really, really trusting what any man, amazing, that dream man will come to you and you just say, thank you, honey. Here you are. Let's live happily ever after. Can you? Can you really say honestly, this man will come to you and you will say, thank you, honey. I was waiting for you. Let's live now. Because you are someone amazing. But can you feel like that? Are you feeling like that? Are you feeling like you were able to give everything what he wants? A great cooking woman, a great chef, a great wife, a great cleaning lady, can you be all in that? Because you want everything in him as well. So can we make that nice and beautiful family together. That's why we need to book free consultation. That's why we need to work on your future to make sure all your spikes from him and from her would be deleted, would be taken away, and you coming to your new relationship fresh, clean, with no any spikes, or not like, oh, you are the same like them, or you the same like that, you the same like another one. And then of course nobody likes that, because you're not the same like another his past or hers. You are not that bitch what he just divorced it. But in his mind, you are, because you want exactly the same things as she wanted. So how to become this woman who is amazing, and he will want to never leave you. He will want to be with you, and whatever you will ask, he will do it in a half word, or will do it more than you want. Do it more than you ever dreamed, because I know half of your dreams you're not daring to dream. And now when I'm living with my man, we work together on it. He had some bits I have, but you know, if one person starting working on their own by little spikes, it's starting shine to another person. More love, more trust, and it's like melting away all them spikes. It's like melting away, because when you're coming to the person with all your spikes and another person comes to you with all them spikes, you both of do just like two hedgehogs. No love in there, just no trust. But when you're clearing them and you're only giving love to one each other, but if you're just one person, like woman, yeah, you're starting shining with all your beautiful love. And that love comes and touches his heart, like touches so strong, but he can't resist. Only he takes away his all spikes and comes to you. And that's when the big love happens. That's when the big trust happens. But only when you clear your spikes. How to do it? Let's have a chat, make a free consultation, and we will talk personally with you, because every person is different. You are different. Your sister or brother is different. Your neighbor and your sister and mother, everybody is different, because we all believe in different things. We all had a different childhood. We all had different relationships after that. So I am in here with you. We'll work together, and you will be amazing couple if you are single or if you are married. You can still fix your existing marriage, because like I said, when woman shines with love, all spikes melts away. So let's melt them away and believe in love again and again and again. So loads of love, and I'm wishing you all the best, because love is amazing. Love is something what you can't buy, but love is something what you can give without asking anything back. But I promise for you, it will be back 100 times more than you was giving. So I wish you all the best, and you have amazing time, and book your consultation now, because my time is crazy busy, and I can't do it just anytime. If you know, I'm very busy businesswoman, spiritual teacher. I working with many people, like with the energies and everything. And that's why I need to make sure sooner you will book your consultation, sooner you will attract your beautiful love, because you deserve to be loved and give that love to others. So believe in love again, and become a royal magnetizer. Loads of love.